Here's my list of the 50 most interesting tips, tricks and secrets in Where Winds Meet. You can easily farm materials needed for martial arts upgrades without spending any energy. Just visit any outpost where enemies drop the materials you need, kill everyone except one remaining enemy, pick up the loot, then leave the outpost area. And because you technically didn't clear the outpost, all enemies will respawn and will be ready to be farmed again. If you ever notice that you can't one-shot regular enemies with Touch of Death, keep in mind that this ability also needs to be upgraded. That was a huge surprise to me, honestly. And if you want to make Touch of Death even easier to use, try double or triple jumps. For some reason, enemies don't notice you this way, letting you kill them from literally any angle. There's an auto-translate feature for signposts. So, if you don't know Chinese, just press the T button below the text and it will instantly be translated into English. The fastest way to become stronger is to upgrade your gear in two ways. Tune your current gear to max out its potential and also upgrade gear in general in the Enhanced section. The latter applies to any gear you wear in the slot, regardless of your current build. These are the most terrifying enemies in the game. Come on, even your power is literally measured in geese. But you can one-shot any goose by throwing it into water, because they can't swim in this game. Some abilities can be learned directly from bosses. To unlock them, you need to deflect the boss red-colored attacks enough times to fill the learning bar. The progress is global, so you don't have to complete it in a single run. You can comb your hair at a mirror to unlock 2 random hairstyles every day. The mirror I use is located in a house southeast of the Blissful Retreat landmark. You can politely ask people to give you their valuables. Just highlight them with Wind Sense, select the item you want and ask them to give it to you. The success rate can be quite high. Cities are full of people, letting you get a lot of stuff for free. If asking for an item fails and you still want to take it, the only option that remains is using Celestial Seas. However, the chance of success might be quite low, and every time you attempt to steal the item, the person notices it and becomes suspicious for quite a while. But if you use Meridian Touch to apply Ichi on the person first, they won't react even if the steal attempt fails. There's no need to call for help or pay for healing if you get sick. Just go online and visit any crowded area like popular guild halls. Silver Needle adepts will find you on their own. They get their likes and you get a free heal, everyone's happy. Some injuries can be self-healed. Simply open the illness details, read the message and it will guide you on how to heal such illness. The quickest way to complete duo pose daily and weekly challenges is to visit any popular guild lobby, then join players sitting in duo poses. Join the pose, cancel it, rinse and repeat. You can also sit there yourself and let others complete the challenges for you while you're taking a break. The fastest way to get the remaining treasure tokens and hit the weekly guild token cap is to participate in the guild transporter activity. Here you submit materials to the guild, and all these materials can be bought from merchants using coins, which you usually have plenty of anyway. If you want to collect jade fish or adventure slips faster, make sure to upgrade techniques in the guild. There's really no point in hoarding wanted jades otherwise. There are many NPCs you can befriend, but some of them have extremely difficult chat puzzles. If you struggle with befriending them, try replying with the last words of their sentence. After a while, they'll accept it as the response they expected and become friendly. If this doesn't work, type any successful action surrounded by brackets. They'll think that you performed the action they were expecting and become your best friends. The best exploration skill you can learn is called Treasure Seeker. This skill marks nearby chests at a very solid distance, allowing you to quickly collect everything valuable in the area. To get the skill, you must collect at least 600 aspiration attributes by doing various activities in the vault and gain 75 perception and 75 elegance. The fastest way to farm elegance points is by consuming specific food from food stalls. Every food stall in the game sells 2 food items for commerce coins. Buy 8 signature dishes first, then 8 home-cooked meals. Also, don't forget to click the chest icon to claim extra rewards. Then simply consume all the dishes you bought. Consuming these dishes for the first, 4th and 8th time permanently increases your elegance by 1 point. Home-cooked meals give 2 points on the 8th consumption, so you'll get a total of 7 elegance points from every food stall. The easiest way to get commerce coins is to visit Meow Meow Temple, where you can buy up to 10 small boxes of commerce coins. The temple offers many valuable rewards, so definitely visit this place again once you help enough cats. Also, this temple has a lot of cats, and petting any cat gives you 1 extra elegance point, so it's fast 7 elegance, nice. Another exploration skill you definitely want to learn is Animal Whisperer. With it, you'll unlock a new option to talk to certain animals, which leads to secret quests and interactions. Meals from food stalls are good for another reason. Each home-cooked meal grants a solid chance of extra yield of the resource listed in its description. So, if you're planning to collect plants, animal hides or anything else, definitely consume the food first. All collectible materials in solo mode respawn in 24 hours, but if you switch to online mode, they respawn in just 5 minutes. Some animals even respawn instantly after you teleport, letting you farm them extremely fast. If you struggle with bag slots because you have too much gear, remember that you can buy additional bag slots with coins. Just click on a locked slot and never worry about a full inventory again. You can trivialize most platforming challenges by using the Vernal Umbrella. Simply use its channel attack to keep yourself in the air for quite a while. Enemies can fight each other. I had so much fun watching a bear take out a group of bandits. There are 2 quick ways to quickly farm jade fish. The first one, and my favorite, is bounty hunting. If you continuously refresh posted contracts, you'll eventually notice a special contract with a juicy reward. To complete it, you must defeat a real player, which might not be easy, but is extremely rewarding. Just make sure to instantly accept a contract the moment you see one, because everyone is competing for them. Another way to farm jade fish more quickly is to accept fellowship contracts. All you need to do is participate in certain activities marked as bounties and collect 150 adventure slips to receive your extra reward. Make sure you always keep a couple of bounty tokens in reserve. If you get accused of theft, you can quickly post a bounty at the cost of 1 token and let others restore your reputation. You can mash all the buttons at once during the music minigame. As long as there's a good gap between the notes, you can perfectly land every single one. You can complete 2 sect challenges at once if you're the first to pick an answer during the Scholar's Harp and someone else also picks your answer. This will complete both the drink and mislead challenges. Some oddities can float so high that you can't reach them with all the jumps you have. In that case, you can open the build menu by pressing F4 and place a couple of ladders to reach them. It's not necessary, but it's very creative. There are 3 important unlockable passives you can get from the Oddity Exchange in the Qinghe region. The first one is called Shadow Dash. It allows you to run extremely fast even over water. The second one is the Music of Lei Yui 5. It provides a 20% chance for enemies to drop 2 pieces of gear instead of 1. The third one is Chime Bell Fragment. If you bring it to the Bell of Demon Calm located at Moonveil Peak, repair the bell and ring it, it will permanently reduce the power of all field bosses in this region. Most quick traveling options, including the Lightness skill and Shadow Dash, require you to first reach level 4 in regional exploration progress. The fastest way to do this is to touch every boundary stone in the region. There are so many of them and each one gives you 50 points, so after activating all of them, you'll be close to level 4 without breaking a sweat. You can change your idle pose in the appearance menu. For example, your character can always stand in a heroic pose or something more elegant. There's also an option to hide weapons in the same appearance menu. I, for example, decided to hide the spear. You can try Immersive mode by enabling it in the game options. In this mode, the UI is hidden, making it a pretty interesting experience, so at least give it a try. There's a sick goose west of Heaven's Spear. Treating it or killing its enraged form will reward you with an egg that can be hatched into a secret companion. Bears almost always spawn near secret piles of rocks, so before dealing with them, make sure you check whether there are rocks you can throw them at first. There are 2 secret inner ways that can be unlocked with jades. The first inner way is Morale Chant, which gives you a chance to gain stacking buffs that increase your damage and healing whenever you attack or heal. To get it, visit Tangbao near the Blissful Retreat landmark in the Qinghe region. He sells 10 morale chant pages for 500 jades each, and buying all of them will unlock it. This inner way is great for almost every build, especially when upgraded to higher tiers. The second inner way is Seasonal Edge, which grants powerful bonuses every 30 seconds whenever you switch weapons using the dual weapon skill. To unlock it, progress the story until you reach the Kaifeng region, then visit Kaosheng in his calligraphy and painting shop in Kaifeng City. Ask him about his special treasure and he'll start selling 10 pages for 500 jades each. Buy all of them to unlock it. Unlike Morale Chant, it's not very efficient early on, but it really shines later in the game when upgraded to tier 4 and higher. Now, to make both inner ways even stronger, visit Tanglun near Harborling Crossing in Kaifeng and buy 10 notes for each inner way. Each one costs 200 jades. There's a whole system that allows you to open up to 600 inner way chests for all available schools. To open them, you need book tokens, which can be obtained by recycling inner way notes. This is a great way to upgrade your build, so recycle everything you don't need. If you ever decide to change your build, there is a conversion feature that allows you to swap the number of nodes between two inner ways. This can be done several times per season, so don't be afraid to use it. Additionally, every build allows you to unlock 10 nodes for its best inner way for free after completing a certain number of challenges in the improvement guide. These nodes cannot be converted, so you will always have tier 1 inner way even after conversion. You don't have to type the claim command in chat during the Mirage ship event. It does nothing and I have no idea why everyone keeps typing it. The reward is claimed at the top right by clicking the ship icon. You can get free bait and arrows during the Mirage ship event. Just ask NPCs and they'll give you some a couple of times. And one bonus tip for those who watched the video up to this point. Make sure you claim weekly boss rewards, both of them. Many players leave after the first boss, completely missing the second reward. If you need only the second reward, simply select the corresponding phase before matchmaking. And that's it for today, so if this video was helpful, lending a precious like would be my best reward. Consider subscribing too. Cheers!